Hi everyone, this is the tutorial for Need You Now. My name's Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. So to play this song the easiest, we need a capo on the 2nd fret. If you're in need of a capo, there is a link to one in the description, so check that out. However, jumping in with this song, the introduction has 2 chords. The first chord is an E major chord. Now I'm going to say all of these notes in reference to the capo. So we have an open E string, 2-2 on the A and D strings, then we have a 1 on the G string, and then open strings on the B and E. And when you play all of that together, you get an E major chord. So that's the first chord. We'll talk about strumming and structure afterwards. However, the second chord we need for the intro is an A major chord. A major is an open A string, 2-2-2 on the D, G and B, and then you've got a 0, an open string on the high E string. You'll notice through this video I'll be using these 3 fingers to play the A major chord. You go with whichever one you feel comfortable with. Now the great thing is the introduction cycles between those 2 chords. We have 4 bars worth of E major and 4 bars worth of A major. Let me count along with that. So E major, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, A, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. Now in terms of strumming that introduction, we have, well, a few things we can try. On the track, what they do is have this very constant down and up pattern. However, you might notice that I'm accenting beats 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And when I'm playing the first few strums, 1 and, I'm focusing mostly on the lower strings. And this just provides a little bit of variety with the strumming, rather than just constantly going. Can sound a little bit dull after a while, so choosing which strings you play for these chords can really add a bit of emphasis to it, because you're going to get tons of repetition, which I'll talk about in a moment. But yeah, so first few beats, just the lower strings, and then on beats 2 and 4, really going for the full strum. I'm going to do the same on the A major. Just make sure for A major we don't play this E string here. And to help you, you may find that you can put your thumb over the top where it's touching the E string, not pressing down on it. So if you do catch it when you're strumming, you're not going to hear it. There, I was catching that E string and you couldn't hear it. So there's a little bit of a trick to get over accidentally catching that E string. So once you've played 4 bars of E and 4 bars of A, the first verse kicks in. And that's where we have the same chords again, it's just now there's vocals on top of it. In that first verse, you're going to cycle around twice. So E 4 times, A 4 times, then E 4 times, A 4 times. I'm not going to play that because it's relatively straightforward. However, it's worth mentioning that if you want the chord chart for this, which has all of the chords with all of the structure, as well as a sheet with the chords and the lyrics matched up. Let's say you want to sing along or you want to play along with the track and you want to know exactly which chord goes with which word, then head on over to Patreon. I've got you covered, and for the price of a coffee you get access to not only this song wrote out professionally, but well over 400 other songs of the latest releases, so feel free to check that out. Now after that first verse, you have a second verse where we play the exact same chords 2 more times round, and the only real difference is at the very end you can sustain the A chord, and all I mean by that is play the chord and let it ring out before you get to the chorus. As an example, I'll play a once round where I sustain at the end. One, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, just at the end, I let an A chord ring out in anticipation for the chorus. Speaking of which, we have the chorus, which takes the E and the A chord and does it exactly as you have for the verse. In fact, looking over to my notes, we have E to A twice, so E, A, and then you've got the chorus. What you could do to make it a little bit more interesting is strum it a little bit louder. Usually choruses are a little bit louder, and in this case it is as well, so yeah, just a little bit louder, and that'll make it sound a bit more interesting. Okay, and we start to get a bit more repetition here. So, just looking over to the notes, after that chorus that you play through twice, there is a third verse. E, A, E, A. Usual drill, same 2 chords. We then get another chorus, which is the same as the previous chorus. E to A, very straightforward. But finally, we have an outro. And the outro is a fade out. And if you followed my channel, you'll know every time a song has a fade out, I always roll my eyes because I hate fade outs. Because it's hard to play. But yes, thankfully it's just the same 2 chords, E major and A major. What you're going to do is play it twice, just like normal, but the song gradually gets quieter and quieter. Not the musician gets quieter, it's just that whoever recorded it just put a fader down and made it go quieter, which is hard for us musicians to do. So what I would recommend is play through the chords twice and then finish with an E major chord. What I'll do is I'll demonstrate what I mean by that. I'll play it through once and then 1 strum of E major to end the song. Here I go. And you could maybe exaggerate that last strum slowly like that, to add a nice little bit of emphasis. And there we go. It's not even a 4-chord song, it's a 2-chord song. So if you did find this useful, please do like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Hoping to beat 5,000 subscribers before the end of the year, so fingers crossed. And if you are interested in the extra material over on Patreon, then links are in the description for that, so feel free to check it out. I also want to say thanks to the people on the screen who are my active patrons. The moment this video goes live, they will get access to that content straight away. So thanks to them for their support, thanks to you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.